Okay, let me sit back here. Alright, it is time once again for another edition of the Reno and Dog Show. Did you guys miss us?
Probably not.
Because last week, this guy had to go to... What are you doing? You act like you had a good time in Paris.
No.
Well, you know, if he watches this video, he's going to be commenting down below going like, what did I do wrong?
It would have been okay, except for, you get tired of playing the Wii U a little bit, and you got tired of the smell. I'm still clearing that all out.
Yeah.
My nose and eyes still burn from it.
It's a week later, he's still scrubbing going like, it won't come off.
I just keep trying. All right, now shall we?
Okay, well, let's get to this week's sponsor. It's, okay. It's gonna blow my head off babysitter services. Parents, do you feel like you're about to blow your head off because your kids are driving you nuts? No matter what you try to do to discipline them, it just doesn't do any good. You just want to take a gun and end it all? Well, call Blow My Head Off Babysitter Services, and they'll come in, they'll watch your kids for the night, or longer if you want to really put in any extra money.
They'll actually threaten to blow their head off and just don't mean it.
Well, actually what they'll do is, for an extra charge, they'll whip your kids. You can find them at blowmyheadoffbabysitterservices.com. They don't have a phone number, so that's pretty much the only way you're going to reach them.
And they have to have a Facebook. Blow My Head Off Facebook.
Like them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter. You can...
Ran and owned by Joe Biden.
That's sniffyourkids.com.
Oh, yeah, he owns that one too.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's time for episode...
Actually, Kamala Harris is the one that owns Blow Your Head Off.
Okay. Well, now it's time for us to get to episode 95. We're 5 episodes away. I have to say that because there's some people around this town that can't seem to count very high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's right. This ain't Sesame Street, but you'll learn something.
It's just Bearcatville.
That's all you're going to learn is Bearcat.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, so here we are with episode 95, and let's get things started off with a New York family is suing a cemetery after a female groundskeeper was killed after a monument toppled over and fell on her.
Do they know how to happen?
They're just out there working, and
I guess it was her time to die.
holy final destination.
Yeah.
A man in Congo agreed to marry triplets.
Lucky man, I think.
I don't think so.
Let me guess, triplet horses?
No, there's women.
He's a lucky man. Yes, they're ugly.
Dude, think about it. They could all get their period at the same time.
He had a lot to put up with, I'll give you that.
Or one could be done with hers, then the second one gets hers after that, the third one gets hers after her.
Imagine having kids all at the same time.
Oh, man. Probably the worst group sex ever, though.
Having triplets out of each woman.
Ooh. Then he looks and goes like, they don't look like me, they don't look like me, they don't look like... What's going on here? A man in India went to the hospital with constipation and abdominal pain, only to find out he had a teacup in his intestines. He claims he swallowed it, but they're kind of suspicious.
Yeah. I'd be kind of suspicious too.
Yeah.
Was he part of Jackass?
Good question.
I guess he won the teacup special.
We're going to move on. A Florida man was arrested a few days after shoplifting a crossbow and stuffing it in his pants.
Well, I thought it would fit, officer. It's just my new leg bow.
Yeah, it's really a good thing he didn't make a misstep in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't have been much of a target. Anyway.
No, not really.
Authorities in San Diego seized nearly... This one kind of made me laugh, because there's a bad joke ahead of this one. Authorities in San Diego seized nearly $3 million worth of meth hidden amongst a shipment of onions.
Here comes more meth while you cry.
Well, Well, it would probably explain why more.
Mama, I want some onions on my hot dogs. Well, kid, you got something special to go with it. A little Christmas math.
That would probably explain why a lot of fast food restaurants are wondering how is it people keep ordering more onions on their burgers and and onion rings and everything like that. That would probably be a good clue. So normally they don't order onions on everything.
Welcome to Burger King, where we got onion rings and meth. We put onions on your burgers. We got meth with it.
A man in Southampton, England, broke into a house with a brick. He stole a Nintendo Switch, a laptop, bank letters, and spread cheese all through the kitchen.
It's a cheese robber. I am the cheese robber. Fear me.
Beware my cheddar.
Or mozzarella, or whatever.
What kind of moron does that?
He must be related to you, or...
No. I would use spaghetti sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he's related to Jared with the Jared Marinara sauce.
There we go again.
I still can't get over the underage sandwich he took advantage of.
Well, he must be in prison right now with that headless guy, the headless transvestite.
Yeah, they talk all the time.
That's going to be an interesting conversation. A woman in Albuquerque, this one made no sense to me. A woman in Albuquerque, New Mexico was having a road rage day. She pulled a gun on a guy in front of her. She pulled a gun on a guy in front of her driving a car that had a bumper sticker that said he had been vaccinated.
Maybe she's mad because they didn't vaccinate her.
I don't know. That's beyond Karen right there. That's just. I mean, you always hear these, Karen stories. Oh, this woman's going crazy, but this woman is, is she related to you? You ought to see him in road rage, man. But he would never pull a gun on somebody and go like, you got vaccinated.
I don't care.
Yeah, dude, what's your problem?
I like getting vaccinated. That government crock.
A man in Madisonville, Tennessee was arrested for beating his wife with a loaf of bread.
Now that has to be an interesting phone call. So where's the bruises at? Where'd you get the bruises from? A loaf of toast?
I'm not even sure if you can even leave bruises with a loaf of bread. French bread, maybe. I mean, that's, that stuff gets stale. You can.
Still don't know how you call the cops and get your head beat on a loaf of bread. Considering there's no blood.
I don't know. Maybe we should Google that. Can you get bruises from being beat with a loaf of bread?
It's more of an Arkansas thing, probably.
But it was in Tennessee, though.
Ah, where your incest lot. He must have been beating on his cousin.
His cousin, wife, daughter.
Our sister or whatever.
Well, we just lost our Tennessee viewers. Thanks a lot for that one. A thief broke into a freight truck last week and stole a box out of it that contained human heads.
Why was there human heads in there?
It's supposed to be going to some research facility place for scientific research.
Look at my new puppets.
Maybe he was a fan of that movie, 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag, and they wanted to do a sequel.
Good movie.
A dozen heads in a cardboard box.
Maybe, I don't know.
And finally, if you think romance is dead, it might be after this one. A woman in Budapest has revealed she's been in the best relationship of her life with a large model toy plane.
He never cheats. He never goes anywhere. He never talks to his friends, ignores me.
She wakes up every morning, kisses it before they go to sleep.
There you go, ladies. If you got boyfriends don't pay attention to you, go buy you a toy plane.
Or something that's plastic and makes noises. Wait, they do that already.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Never mind. It's just
Ignore that.
We'll let that part out.
He dumb.
He not much smarter. He slept in a room full of cat poo.
I didn't know at the time it had cat poo in it.
And the whole time he's been checked up on. How you doing in there? Crying. It's like, so I'm great, man.
My nose is burning, everything's kind of just good. Dude, what the fuck do you think?
Just give me some money so I can get out of here, okay? Okay, so we're going to get to this week's shoutouts real quick. Of course, please subscribe to this channel, the Reno Wheat channel, Amber Assist, Doc Metal Freak, which is my channel, by the way, if you're wondering. The Price Family, Betty Price, Sandtube, Fury of a Madman, Golden Gamer 83, and the bonus shoutouts go to Ice Spike, Filmmaker, Biker Live, Laura Lee Cupcake, Duck Hermit Frog, Hellhounds of Horror, and Cosplay Michael Myers.
And let's not forget Cat Poop Lives Matter.
I got nothing.
Want me to blow my head off? Why don't you just stop throwing your shit at me?
I'm sorry.
Stop pulling it out of your diaper and throwing it at me.
Oh.
Stop it. So if you're 4 years old, not potty trained, and still throwing poop in your daddy's face, your life, that poop's life matters, and cat's poop life matters. Of course, I don't know who the 4-year-old is, but I've heard this 4-year-old is mean. Stop it, quit doing that. Don't push it out of your diaper, don't throw it at me. Makes him eat it. Rubbing his face makes him eat it. I was like, who in the world does that? Anyway, peace out, y'all.